Well, friends, good day from this winter wonderland. And you might be thinking, why on earth are we packing up the truck to go camping in the middle of winter? And we're going to talk about that as this series continues. But for now, we're getting our inflatable kayaks and paddle boards loaded up in the truck. So yeah, it's like 0 degrees out here right now. I don't know how we're going to be kayaking in the bitter cold, but stay tuned, subscribe to the channel so you'll find out. It's funny because I actually washed my truck a couple days ago when it was above freezing, thinking that somehow we'd make it through this without getting salt on the vehicle, because I actually don't want to go someplace where it's hot and have a vehicle covered in salt, because heat and salt is no good, and I don't think there's going to be an opportunity to wash it between here and there. But then the weather report changed, and we've got this much snow so far, and 6 more inches supposedly coming tonight, and we're leaving in the morning. So guaranteed to get some salt on the truck and the camper, which is quite depressing actually. Well, that was a failed endeavor. Yep. Guess we'll just carry this one for now. You may also notice a change of scenery. This is our new house, and it looks considerably different from our old house. But yeah, such is life. We're here. We have a house and roof over our head. At the end of the day, that's really all that matters. Just not really the location we were looking for. Alright, get the rest of this crap down to the truck. You may also notice the camper is nowhere to be found because there's no place here for it. So that actually has created a really big logistical nightmare as it relates to this trip, but I think kind of all future trips, to be honest. Yeah, there's no place here in suburbia for a 35-foot camper, and I'll probably show you the camper buried in snow tomorrow. But yeah, and then that's the other fun thing, is we gotta drive 20 minutes to go get it, dig it out of the snow, and then go back there. There's no way to get it here, right? So we gotta take all the junk to it, and because like there's no way to even get it in our driveway here. So yeah, it's a little bit of a problem, but such is life, right? Nothing's perfect. This house surely isn't perfect, but no house is. And oh well. So I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff packed up, and then odds are we'll probably catch up with you in the morning when we go get the camper out of the snowdrift that it's in. We'll be on our way probably tomorrow afternoon sometime. We actually go to my parents for dinner in between. I should mention this is December 31st today, so this is officially the start of our 2026 camping adventures and 2026 RV camping playlist. It's going to be an exciting year. We've got some cool stuff planned, not just this trip that we're going on now. It's going to be a good one, I can tell you that. And we're going to keep on adventuring in spite of the cards that life has dealt us, because that's what we want to do. So let's keep on doing it. my friends, while step one of this process is mostly complete, we got the truck and Jeep dug out, and we've got all our stuff in it, or in them. So that's part of the problem with not having the camper here on our own property, is now we've got to pack up the Jeep full of the stuff that goes in the camper and take it to the camper, and then get the Jeep back here, although the camper can't come back here. So it's a little bit wonky, although under normal circumstances it won't be as bad. So like in the winter, we take a lot more stuff out of the camper because we don't want to store it in the camper because mice and stuff. Like in the summer, we leave pretty much everything we need in it, especially when we're going every week. Now, since it's been months, we've got all our bedding and all our stuff back here at the house, and so we got to get it back in the camper. And then of course there'll be a logistical nightmare when we get home from Florida. So yeah, but that's okay because this is going to be awesome, so it's going to be worth the effort, I hope. But it's 9 o'clock now. We got dinner at my parents' house at 1, so we got to get the camper there and plug it in, make sure the batteries are all charged up and good to go, and then we'll be taking off this afternoon sometime, maybe evening, depends on the weather and circumstances. But PennDOT's out in full force with the salt, so the chances of not getting salt on the camper pretty slim, so we'll have to power wash it when we get back. And yeah, because there'll be no cleaning it on this trip. We got better things to do. Well, luckily they plowed me out, so we're not in too big of a debacle here. I did have to shovel this, and I should have filmed that, but I didn't. We've got our generator running back there. I don't want to rely totally on battery power to pull out the slide because it's cold, and trying to keep the batteries as charged as possible, so when we get to my parents, we'll plug it in there. But yeah, so we just got to get it out of here. The roads are totally covered in snow, so it'll be an interesting tow from here to my parents' house. And then, you know, if we can just get off this mountain, we'll be set and shouldn't have any problems the rest of the way. But
forgot something.
What did Rachel already forget?
Laundry basket.
Laundry basket.
Laundry basket.
There's a laundry basket right there.
No, not that one. That's the wrong one.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Well, I guess we're screwed. We might as well stay here where it's cold and snowy.
No, I just have to go back to the house.
Anyway, so, well, and that's another thing with the logistics of this, right? If the camper was at the house and you got in the camper and realized you forgot something, you just walked over and got it. Now we gotta... But anyway, this isn't horrible. It just, it's worse in the winter, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I mean, like in the summertime, where this is, I'm not going to tell you where this is, but it's real convenient for me, you know, just hook up and go, just like we always do. But in the wintertime, and this is like 20 minutes from our house, so.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to making the beds, and I have to make the beds before we leave because we're stopping at like 11 o'clock tonight, and no one's going to want to wait for me to make the beds tonight.
Tonight's a Cracker Barrel night, and a Cracker Barrel breakfast in the morning, so stay tuned for that. And, but you can see the truck here, how much snow we got. I'd say 8 inches. Maybe not that much up here, but more at our house.
The roads are more covered here.
Yeah, that's true. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's windy here though. It's blowing.
That's blown away.
But my hand's cold, so I'm gonna put the camera down. But are you excited to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's get the rest of this crap out of the Jeep and get on with our day here. Oh no. Well, now I think we have big problems. I'm not sure how to resolve that right this particular moment, but I guess I'm getting a ladder out. So it looks like this piece was frozen and now is dislodged, but should be okay for us to pull the slide back in, and it'll seal up well enough for us to get where we're going. I'm not real keen on getting up on this roof covered in snow and I can't really do anything about it right now. So this part here looked like it was originally nailed together, so we'll just get some RTV sealant, and when we get somewhere warmer we will deal with it. But for now, it just is what it is. I don't think it's going to hurt anything today. Slides can be a great thing for adding space to the RV, but in situations like this, boy, I miss my camper without a slide. Rachel's getting the remainder of this stuff packed up, and then we're gonna put the slide in, and then I'm gonna hitch the truck up, and she's got a little more to do inside, and then we'll be on our way. So this hasn't been too horrible, but we'll have to go back to the house so I can get some tools to fix that piece of weather stripping. But that's not a big deal. And again, if something like that would have happened with the camper at our property, wouldn't have to go home to grab tools. I'd have the tools 10 feet away from where I was. So anyway, that's life. I'm just thankful to have a place to still keep the camper, and thankful to still be able to go camping. And this winter thing that we're doing, it's going to be kind of the norm going forward, so we got to get used to it. This weather makes everything harder. Someone asked me recently how I feel about the R6 Kemco hitch. Well, I love the R6 Kemco hitch, but because it's like upside down, how you put the bars in, the snow is in the holes, and the bars won't go in the holes because they're packed full of snow and ice and junk. And well, just in general, with all this stuff being frozen, no bueno. And I don't have a torch handy to melt the snow, and I don't really want to tow it anywhere without the bars on, so it's like bad news bears, I guess. Good evening, my friends, to the dark truck. We've made it to our old stomping grounds here in Bedford, Pennsylvania, and it seems there's no snow here, so if we'd still lived down here, we probably could have made it out without getting salt all over everything, but that's okay. Rachel, are you excited to go where we're going? Where are we going?
Yeah, we're going to take an overnight at the Cracker Barrel in Harrisonburg, Virginia. We wanted to try to break up a 12-hour day just a little bit, so we're going to get about a third of that under our belts tonight, and
slowly acclimate the children to long drives.
Yeah, and the dogs, it's going to be an adjustment for everyone. It's been 6 months or so since we've done this, so we're going to take a trip down to a Cracker Barrel, do an overnight, have some breakfast in the morning, and then finish our trip on down to South Carolina.
But it's already 19 degrees compared to 10 up in the mountains, so we're going the right direction and we're gaining temperature, so I like it. We will see you in the morning at Cracker Barrel and show you some good home cooking. That doesn't make much sense. Well, my friends, good morning from Cracker Barrel in Harrisonburg, Virginia. We just got to eat a nice breakfast, and it's reasonably warm out here. It's like 34 degrees, something to that effect. Rachel's disagreeing with me. Rachel thinks it's cold.
My fingers are cold.
But so we discovered yesterday that RV antifreeze, it does freeze. It's supposed to not burst things, but if you have your toilet bowl filled with RV antifreeze,
it freezes solid.
It freezes solid, and then you can't use your toilet, so that's fun. And also, our jug of water that we brought, some of it was froze, so...
Yeah, like we had just filled it up morning and it froze. So.
Yeah, doesn't take long when it's 10 degrees outside for things to start freezing. So other than that, mostly uneventful trip. We did lose a sewer hose though. The cap came off the bumper, and so we're one sewer hose down.
Wow.
And I got to figure out how to prevent the other one from disappearing while we're on our way, because we have thousands of miles to go. We're gonna get gas because we're on empty. Can't even go 200 miles on a tank with this thing. So yeah, that would be the one nice thing if we could ever get a diesel. But oh yeah, Rachel's excited. We're headed to Buc-ee's. So this fuel stop, as long as we can make it the 5 miles to get there, because we're literally on fumes. If we can make it to Buc-ee's, we're gonna get some beef jerky, and it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, and of course it takes a long time to heat up a camper. So, so like it's been out in the single-digit weather for the past several days, and so it took forever for the furnace to actually heat it up. Because all the surfaces and materials in there was 10 degrees or so. So yeah, and it looks like we've been through a tornado or something. You can see we're dripping salt all over the roads down here in Virginia, but people in Florida are going to be real confused. We're going to get the dogs in the truck, get to Buc-ee's, and get on with this show. We've got 6 hours today to Poinsett State Park here in, well, it'll be in South Carolina by then, which we're real excited for. And yeah, big plans coming up, so let's go.
Where are we going, buddy?
What's the sign?
Look at that Buc-ee sign. The Buc-ee sign.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll pull over there somewhere, I guess.
Do you need my help for that? Do you want me to sit?
No, I'll be alright. I'll just come find you in there somewhere. It's hard to believe what a mess this truck is right now. I'm gonna have to put up with this in sunny Florida for a week, unless I can find a way to wash this junk. But I really don't want to spend time on our vacation washing the truck, so. But yeah, it's gonna look a little out of place. $27.3 gallons. That means we had like 3 gallons left. So I don't know. That'll got us another 15 miles. So it appears that we went 190 miles or so. So yeah, can't even get 200 miles to a tank. Trips like this is where diesel is really starting to look appealing. Either that or the new transfer flow 50-gallon gas tank for this, but it's hard to want to put $3,000 into a truck that's got, well, by the end of this trip, 60,000 miles on it. Decisions, those are the ones that we must make. But I guess it's good to be in a spot where that's the problem. Because, could be sitting at home in a pile of snow, and that would probably not be as fun. Fuel stop number 3 is out of the way.
It's nice outside. It's 59 degrees out. It's really a big difference.
Yeah,
10 degrees.
What, 50 degrees hotter than it was in the mountains in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. It's nice and balmy.
Yeah, we've got 169 miles left to go to Poinsett State Park. And we're just super excited to get there because I'm sick of driving and we've got a long way to go.
Hopefully I can get all my work done. I've been working in the car today. Just circumstances arose and had to be done. But
working from home means working on vacation too.
No, hopefully just today. We had some unforeseen circumstances arise, and so gotta do what you gotta do anyhow.
We're getting back on 77 South, and we've got 2.5 hours left to go. Let's do it. Well, my friends, we have made it successfully to our campsite here at Poinsett State Park, and Rachel really likes it.
I do. It was quiet when we got here.
Our children
I
are.
love it too.
Yeah, he loves it too. But our children are here now, so it's not as quiet. So apologies everyone who's here right now.
Yeah, it's but it's a nice big site.
It's very big site, and it was a pull through. I don't know if we planned that or not, but you know, bonus.
So, your best bet is to hit the notification bell because next episode is going to be awesome. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but it's going to be awesome. So be sure you're subscribed and all that good stuff so you can see it. And we'll see you next time.